Magandang gabi po. This is the second time, no? Sa ngayong gabi, ang ating babanatan po ay ngayon, na-discover na ng chairman ng Infrastructure, Independent Committee on Infrastructure kung gaano kahalaga ang mga kontraktor na magtitistigo. Tapos, nung nagpe-press ko nito, nagsasalita, nandun si Remulla. Si Remulla naman, tinutune down niya, piniplay down niya. At ang ginawa niya, nung may hawak na siya ng microphone, sinabi niya na pwede niya makakitaan na gawing testigo si Romualdez at gawin niyang ang kasalanan lang daw ay gross and inexcusable negligence. Tarantado. Ano bang krimen na tinatag na gross and inexcusable negligence? Wala po. Imbento lang ng Remulla yan. At alam niya, UP graduate siya sa College of Law. Kaklase siya ni Marvick Lunin. Kapraternity pa. Kaklase siya ng matalinong abogado na si Attorney Manny Topacio. At bakit sinabi niya ganun? Saan niya pinulot yun? Baka sa Amerika, pumunta ng Amerika eh. Okay. So ngayon, pakinggan po natin nag-umaapila po si Justice Andres Reyes ng Pag-ibig. Pero justice sa Pag-ibig, hindi natin kailangan yan. Kailangan natin katarungan. Ano ang pag-ibig kung walang katarungan? Parang sinasabi, kanta ni Nunoy Zuniga yan eh. What is love without justice? What is justice without love? What's the highest mountain, love? And now the valley nestled at its feet, like a river without a bed. Marami ganon. So what is justice without love? What is love without justice? Para na raw. Pakinggan natin po si Justice, ex-Justice Andres Narbasa Jr. na professor ko po dati sa criminal procedure. Pakinggan po natin. Sa pamantasan ng
there are unjustified discrepancies between the as-built plans and the approved bid plans. The results of the COA technical inspection, together with the available records, clearly establish that the project was never constructed at the designated location in the approved bid plans, thus not implemented. However, there was the release and full payment of the contract cost by the DPWH to Top Notch and Beam Team.
Ay, isa lang sinasabi dyan Justice Reyes. Malaking pagkakaiba ng proyekto na pinapabid kaysa proyekto na pinaplano pa lang sa batas. At ang uwi ng lahat ay napupunta na binayaran pero hindi nagawa. At pupunta tayo ngayon sa apila ni Justice Reyes. Apila niya sa lahat ng mga testigo. Sana mag-respond sana sila mga diskaya, lahat ng mga kontraktor. Tumulong kayo, kahit makulong kayo, tumulong kayo para matapos ito. Para rin ito sa kabutihan ninyo para maging kontraktor kayo na wala na pong nangungutong sa inyo. So, pakinggan po natin si Justice Reyes. Ito siya.
I'll be allowing you maybe 4 questions. Any question?
Hi, good morning, Chair.
I can stand up and I have some props para visual naman. Yeah, okay.
Your referral, does it only pertain to the evaluation and assessment of the mentioned officials, or are you already recommending the filing of charges before these people in the Ombudsman?
Well, it's better to say it's referral. Actually, it's the same, recommending referral, almost the same. But referral will be a subtle way of giving the records to the ombudsman, you know. But we are just the data gatherer, evidence gatherer, so it is up to the ombudsman to really determine the action to be taken against these public officials.
Kulang daw sila, taga-gathering lang sila ng mga detalye. Bahala na daw ang ombudsman maghanap kung paano maparusahan yung mga opisyal.
So this is for now, you're just asking the ombudsman to investigate these people and not to recommend to file charges yet.
No, it's up to them to evaluate. Because I think that's their discretion. We cannot force them to file. That's all.
Hi po, Justice. Tom from DCMM. Sure question lang. Dun sa previous recommendation niya sa Ombudsman, Code of Conduct lang din yung pinaka-evaluate niya na naging paglabag or possibly naging paglabag nila DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan, former DPWH Secretary, and then yung mga undersecretary. Tapos ngayon, ganun pa rin po. Yun lang po ba yung nakita niyo na paglabag? I mean, yun sa other flood control projects? Kasi parang other people are wondering bakit parang yung pinaka-maliit or pinaka-magaan lang na case yung...
Well, as I said the other day, we need whistleblowers. We need more. We need to compile more evidence. But right now, it's best that we recommend administrative liability on their part. As to the criminal, it can be a case built up by the ombudsman. But we are already referring their names to the ombudsman. So that's a big achievement on our part.
Klaro,
Sure,
sinabi ni Justice Reyes, we need whistleblowers. Dapat yung mga contractor gaya kay Diskaya, kailangan nila dyan. Tutulong sila at alam kasi ng mga contractor kung sino-sino ang pinagbibigyan ng mga politiko. Tanging sila lang po nakakalam kung sino binibigyan nila. Kaya na-realize na po ni Justice Reyes na dapat kailangan ng whistleblowers. Pero si Remulla naman, nung nagtabi sila, kinukontra. Sinabihan hindi, magbibigyan lamang gross and inexcusable negligence. Ito si Remulla, si Romualdez. Pwede ba yung magnakaw na negligence lang? Lahat po ng klaseng pagnanakaw po ay sinasadya. Hindi po yun nagkakamali lang. Ano ba laang ito si Remulla? Gusto niya parusahan ng mababang kulong si Romualdez na siyang isa sa otak kasama si BBM? Grabe ka. Mag-resign ka na, Remulla. Wala ka talagang kwenta. Kung ayaw mo, abangan mo yung kaso ko bukas sa'yo. Mamaya, isibalat ko anong kaso. Wala man giya talaga. Oh.
Last one po. May criticism din kasi na parang puro mga small fishes, yung mga yung kagaya po nung nabanggit ko kay Bonoan and others, wala
Yes,
pa.
as I said, we need whistleblowers because there is no connection from DPWH to the proponent.
Tama si Justice. Wala pong connection sa mga DPWH officials at saka mga proponent na mga politiko, na mga congressmen, senador. So, sinasabi niya, ang may alam lamang kung sino-sino mga proponent na tumatanggap ay yung mga kasama sa sindikato, yung mga kontraktor. Kaya ganoon sinasabi ni Justice Reyes. Ano ba talaga ito? What the world needs now is love, sabi niya. Sabi ko, what is love without justice? Oh.
I'm not connected with the proponent, so maybe it will be the ombudsman that can gather the evidence to connect these people charged to the proponent. Because it's hard naman to just say that a case is in this district and the congressman there is the one personally involved. So it has to be established.
Kailangan
The SAP
i-establish, kailangan
was
i-establish
given
na
ample
yung
powers.
congressman. The only way na ito mag-establish ay yung mga magbibigay ng pera sa mga congressman. Walang iba, mga kontraktor. Kaya kinukontra ni Remulla ang sila ni Diskaya kasi ang gusto niya mangyari ay hindi matukoy si Romualdez. The only people who can identify the companions in corruption are no other than the people who are with them when they committed the crime of corruption. And there is no other person except for the contractors themselves who gave the money to the congressmen and senators. Lalo na kay Saldico at si Romualdez. At indirect, tinatanggap ni Romualdez at ibibigay po kay Bongbong Marcos. Kaya lumapit doon sa malapit sa Aguedo. Ganun po yun ang nangyari. Kaya, ladies and gentlemen, pagdasal na lang po natin na tutuga itong mga kontraktor kahit na makukulong sila. Ganun po ang hinihiling ko. So, good evening, Mary Rose, Yasmin Martin, good evening, Chosen One. Bakit si Buying ang taga-announce ng warrant of arrest? Brent Santos, magandang gabi po. Okay po, at babalik po tayo.